Hello everyone and welcome to my Sister Wives Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The newest episode in the ongoing drama of Sister Wives has taken an unexpected turn, with Kody Brown apparently demanding the dismissal of Suki Krishnan, the host of the highly anticipated tell-all specials. What was supposed to be a series of open observations on the family's disintegration has now devolved into a full-fledged scandal, highlighting Kody's refusal to accept criticism and Robyn's developing feuds with Christine, Meri, and Janelle Brown. Kody's public demeanor has been that of a patriarch fighting to keep the peace, but behind the scenes, sources depict a desperate guy lashing out at everyone who questions his narrative. Suki, noted for her calm yet incisive interview approach, seemed to have hit a chord by daring to ask the difficult questions that Kody has avoided for years. For viewers, Kody's demand for Suki's removal confirms that he has lost control of the family, the narrative, and his carefully cultivated image. Suki's interviews have become famed among Sister Wives fans for finally providing a venue for the wives to speak their truths, away from Kody's filtered retellings. Christine candidly acknowledged her years of emotional neglect during one of these tell-alls. Janelle spoke about her financial sacrifices for the family, and Meri revealed the severe loneliness she endured while Kody explored a new life with Robyn. Rather than utilizing these opportunities to restore relationships, Kody used them to attack, deflect, and play the victim, frequently directing his rage toward the interviewer herself. What appears to have pushed Kody over the line was Suki's determination to let him off the hook when discussing his shattered relationships with his children, especially in light of Garrison Brown's untimely death. Suki asked the questions that fans wanted answered. Why didn't Kody make amends before it was too late? Why were the kids viewed as adversaries, yet Robyn's children were shielded and protected? These inquiries cut deep, exposing Kody's favoritism and duplicity to the public, and his response was not contemplation, but retribution. Kody's grudge against Suki parallels Robyn's escalating feuds with Christine, Meri, and Janelle. For years, Robyn played the misunderstood fourth wife, typically presented as the peacemaker, yet benefiting from Kody's undivided attention and resources. However, as Christine and Janelle publicly asserted their independence, and Meri began to remove herself emotionally and physically, Robyn's carefully crafted image began to unravel. During behind-the-scenes tapings, Robyn accused Christine of turning the children against their father. Christine, on the other hand, refused to back down, claiming unequivocally that Kody's strained relationships with his elder children were totally his fault, not the consequence of maternal influence. Meri, who had long been seen as a passive participant in the family drama, startled everyone by openly supporting Christine and Janelle. After years of hoping for reconciliation with Kody, Meri finally seemed to realize that Robyn had no genuine interest in sisterhood, and that Kody would never rekindle their friendship. Robyn, who previously relied on Meri to maintain the facade of family unity, took this apparent betrayal personally. According to insiders, Robyn confronted Meri in private chats that swiftly turned into shouting fights, accusing Meri of leaving the family in their time of need. Janelle, known for her practicality, is said to have cut off all communication with Robyn, seeing her as a symbol of the betrayal that ruined the family. Kody has found himself hemmed in as Robyn is isolated from the other wives and the children are gradually vilifying her. His single remaining follower is in an emotional downward spiral, and his attempts to shift blame to external figures such as Suki only underscore his desperation. The demand to remove Suki reportedly came during difficult negotiations with TLC officials about the show's future direction. Kody said that Suki was biased and her questions were intended to humiliate him on national television. But TLC, cognizant of the ratings boost caused by these unedited interviews, appears uninterested in meeting his demands. Executives have purportedly stated that the tell-all episodes are among the best performing since they reveal Kody's machinations and favoritism. Meanwhile, Robyn has begun to create her own story in response to the disintegrating empire around her. Robyn portrays herself as a misunderstood victim in private interviews and carefully leaked statements, striving to keep a family together when others have chosen to abandon it. But the supporters aren't buying it. Robyn's tears have received much criticism on social media, with some calling them staged and manipulative. Christine's engagement and subsequent marriage to David Woolley have further widened this gap, as viewers cheer Christine's pleasure while contrasting it with Robyn's seclusion and self-pity. As events unfold, suspicion grows regarding the long-term status of sister wives. Will TLC continue to highlight Kody and Robyn, or will the story focus fully on Christine, Janelle, and Meri's individual journeys? There are speculations of spin-off shows focused only on the ex-wives, leaving Kody and Robyn to their own isolated narratives, assuming TLC decides to continue filming them at all. What is known is that the show's regular format cannot continue indefinitely. Too much has been revealed, and the family's divisions are too deep to be covered up with staged group scenes or cleverly written interviews. Suki, for her part, maintains a professional demeanor despite Kody's wrath. She has neither acknowledged or refuted the behind-the-scenes friction, but her continuous appearance in promotional materials for the show implies that TLC supports her work. Fans have rallied behind Kate, praising her bravery in asking challenging questions, and refusing to let Kody dictate the narrative anymore. Ultimately, Kody's attempt to silence Suki represents his greater failure to control the unfolding story of sister wives. He can't bully his way out of the truth, nor can he mislead the audience into forgetting the years of emotional neglect, favoritism, and gaslighting that have pushed his family to the brink. Robyn's feuds with Christine, Meri, and Janelle only confirm what many fans have known for years: that polygamy was never about faith or family for Kody, but rather about power, ego, and control. And now that those illusions have been shattered, the world is finally seeing the Browns for who they truly are: individuals seeking healing and truth, unwilling to play supporting roles in Kody's crumbling kingdom. Meanwhile, Robyn may be depicted as struggling under the weight of being the last wife, with little family support and waning public sympathy. Rumors circulate that TLC is already taping Robyn's private talks in which she breaks down in tears, blaming the audience for misinterpreting her, and accuses Christine of polluting Kody's heart. There is also growing speculation that Robyn is going to relocate, either to Utah to be closer to her family or to downsize, worrying that the Coyote Pass property may eventually be lost to creditors or lawsuits. Kody's financial situation may deteriorate even further when money from the program declines and book agreements and speaking chances dry up. Some insiders believe TLC may introduce a new character, a counselor or family mediator, to assist the Browns process their pain, but the show will likely become more fragmented, with more one-on-one interviews and fewer family sequences. What is evident is that the traditional sister wives concept, which focuses on one vast, linked family, no longer reflects today's reality. The show's future will most likely take three different directions: one centered on Kody and Robyn's struggle to maintain relevance and stability, another centered on Christine, Janelle, and Meri embracing new lives, and a third that gives voice to the next generation, the children, who now bear the burden of their parents' decisions. As each character's adventure evolves,